How'd it go?
Amazing. That was so sick.
I listen to you every day, but today I teared up. 4 people have already tweeted you should run for president. Am I getting emails like crazy? It was really good.
I just listened to you this morning. I loved it.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
What's up, Facebook? Cats.
Garyvee.
Coffee shop and grocery store and the La Palestra Fitness and Wellness Center.
Of course, Mamoy. I love you very much. No, Mamoy, you just keep beating him, please. I'm gonna FaceTime you right now and say hi to him. Okay. Max. Hi, Max. How are you? Max, cheating is never a good idea. It doesn't make it a fair game. And when you win, when you cheat, it's not fun, okay? You're not gonna cheat anymore, okay? You wanna play checkers? You know what, Max? I don't think you're ever gonna beat me in checkers in your whole life. When you play me, I'm gonna destroy you. We'll see. You better practice a lot, okay? Okay. Love you. My nephew's got it.
Yeah.
Max has it. He's got the Vaynerchuk competitive gene. He's super competitive. I really genuinely believe competitive nature is a real blessing. It's a real blessing. I talk so much, we've been talking so much about self-awareness. Let me break the wall here, guys. Do you have a new lens?
Nope, I just have
Looks
a
huge.
lens.
Your lens looks huge, Duran. Talk so much about self-awareness and work ethic have been themes, but one of the great things about this journey of filming so much is I get to expand on some thoughts, and truth is, this is a good segue from this little FaceTime with little Max Novello. I really, I don't think I've talked a lot about competitive nature and competition and what happens with the chemicals in my body when I lose or when somebody's beating me in something or outperforming me. It's it's almost like the weird Incredible Hulk thing. It's unbelievable what starts transpiring inside, how much it suffocates me, how driven I become, how motivated I am by competition. I would tell you that when I started thinking that whether I was right or wrong, as we became the wine shop in America in my prime in the mid-2000s, it just became far less interesting. Even VaynerMedia, the last 3 or 4 years, being underestimated, competing, it drives me so much. I think being competitive is a gift. I think a lot of parents in today's society try to curtail it. We get into way too heavy political correctness. I think there's good in crying when you lose. I think there's good in spitting in your hand when you shake the other team's hand because you're mad at them, something I did in 3rd grade. I think it's appropriate to be a spoiled sport early on. I think it should take you some time to figure out how to calibrate those emotions. I think what we frown on in Draymond Green or other players that get suspended or things of that nature is really their gift. And I spend an enormous amount of time, and I'm 40 years old now. It took me well into my 30s to even begin to be somewhat normal with my calibration of my competitive spirit. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. And if I could say anything to anybody who's watching this as you're raising little ones or building a team, it's a Russian saying, everything's great when everything's best when it's balanced. And so all these things we talk about, work ethic, competitiveness, please understand I do believe that balance is an important part. I just think a little kiltered to the insane or a little bit further down the path of what is not acceptable to most of you is a magic zone. I really do think that. And so yeah, hopefully we'll find some more ways to start thinking a little bit more about the competitive thing, because it's a big factor. Cats, so legendary. So New York for people outside of New York.
Yeah.
Going to be interviewed by Elvis Duran, legend. Super excited about it. Hope you enjoy the Z100 experience.
Elvis is so excited. Everyone is, but like he literally has not stopped talking about you for weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I take a quick picture real quick?
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Green room.
Thank you.
So relatively new, so please excuse the plain 4 white walls.
We're pretty low budget.
Yeah. We're always like,
Awesome. Thank you.
are you? Yeah.
It's weird being financially independent in a city where a lot of people my age are significantly supported by
Sure,
their parents.
of course.
Still. Like at 30. Like
Of course.
Still.
It's a tough city.
Yes.
And you know, so if you can afford it, a lot of parents don't. It's such a tough battle for parents, like figuring out when to cut a child off or not. I talk to a lot of 50, 60-year-old executives, and it's one of the biggest things in their mind. You know, you love your kids, you want, you know, it's like everything else. It's like gifts. It's like when I give my kids toys, I struggle with it.
But you're
I'm like,
conscious of it. Like
I'm very
I
conscious
think
of it.
that's the beauty. Like you're not just like, oh, this is happening. Like here you go, like blank check.
Yeah, but
Open,
it's really funny.
credit.
Like I'm never, you know, I'm not gonna fucking fuck these kids. I'm not gonna make them so. And then Xander's like, can we go to Claire's?
What is Sandra gonna clears?
Thank you. Zooms.
What is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doing well?
What?
Are you doing well?
Yes.
Great.
Zooms are like these little toys that are like little characters, like Disney characters and other characters in like little form. Anyway, nonetheless, so I'm like, I go from like, I'm not buying anything to like, Sandra's like, Daddy, can we go to Claire's? I'm like, of course, let's go. And like, I like buy Claire's, the store.
Clear the store out.
No, I'm like, how much do you want for the store? Xander's.
Xander's zoom zoom.
You know what I mean? It's just, that's what happens. How
I'm
are
Nate.
How are you,
Nice
Nate?
to meet you, man.
Such a pleasure.
No, thank you so much for coming in. I mean, like, Elvis goes, we gotta get Garyvee. We gotta get him on. And I know you're friends with Charlemagne, right?
Yes.
Charlemagne's like, he's in the building today. Come on down.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this is, I mean, I reached out through your website. I mean, it's crazy that, you know, you're here. I don't know. It's
Thank you.
exciting.
I'm excited. I'm like, I mean, as a Jersey boy, this is a big moment for me too, where I'm like promoting it heavily right now. I'm like, this is the best. And so many of my high school friends are like, oh my God, you know.
So
So
great.
it's gonna be fun. Oh my God, Granny V's back? I think so.
Does Garyvee listen to the radio every day?
I'm so excited to be back. Snapchat finally paid attention. Sounds like Gary's going on the radio. I was there when it was invented. Yes,
Vayner Nation.
thank you, brother.
Thank you very much
My
for
pleasure.
everything.
What's your name?
Garrett.
Garrett.
I mean, the 3 words to live by, you're gonna die.
Yes.
Fucking stuck with me for the
Sticks,
last,
right?
Oh yeah, big time. My wife started a business at home where she's a physician assistant, but on the side she's selling like leggings and clothes to women
Love it.
online. So
Love it.
after your idea of going out to the store, like the
Thrift
flower-
stores and stuff like that?
No, the flower shop. And
Oh,
saying,
yes.
Hey, can I put something out? So I started putting business cards in there around town in Westfield, New Jersey, and then started in Hoboken too. So fucking have inspired. So thank you very much. I
Makes me
appreciate
so
it.
happy, man.
Hey,
So happy.
thank you.
Yeah.
I seriously.
Thanks for saying hello.
No problem.
I have to be the man that keeps my husband awake at night. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
He loves you so much. He has 10 closings this week. He's a realtor. He's doing amazingly well.
That's
but
amazing.
every time I see him, I'm like, who the are you listening to? He found out, he didn't know you were coming on the show. And
Okay.
I'm like, he's on the show? You didn't tell me? My life is built around this guy. I'm like, okay. So I need you to do a huge favor. Would you say hi to him in a video?
Yes.
His name is Sheldon.
Sheldon, it's Garyvee. I'm here with your lovely wife.
Hi.
Now, I need to know why you're not here.
Yeah.
Why is Sheldon not here?
He didn't know you were coming in, but he loves
Sounds like
you.
it's your fault.
It's always my fault.
See, Sheldon, I know. Hey, congrats on everything, man. Thanks for the love. I hope we do get to meet someday. My life is getting weird. You know what's interesting about this, D-Rock? I'm really pumped we did this. fucking DailyVee thing, because I have a funny feeling a year from today, it's gonna seem interesting, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna give you a nice little.
It's hard to try to figure out how to make them happen. This guy not only had a dream, made his dream come true, now he's helping other people figure it out. Gary Vaynerchuk, not born in the United States, but came over and started with very little to work with and has everything to work with now. And now he wants to make sure we have the same opportunities. We are so excited to have him here. Just talking about him coming in today has caused quite a storm. And he's a local guy too. So he's gonna have a little great New Jersey energy for you. Please welcome to the show, Garyvee.
Yay! I'm
Elvis,
excited.
nice to
Elvis,
meet you.
such a pleasure.
Come on in. Don't mind the dog.
I'm thrilled with the dog.
Okay.
Hey, gang.
Look, there's your first
How are you?
wisdom of the day. I'm thrilled with the dog. Hope you're writing all these down.
I am. Do I have to put these on?
No.
Yes. No. Great.
No,
Even better.
you can
But
take
yeah,
a phone call.
I'll take it. Okay. Well, I like
Do
phone
what you
calls.
want to do.
So wait a minute, real quick, just to set the tone. You have a gold mic and everybody else doesn't?
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome to
here's
the dynamic.
It's Elvis Duran and the morning show.
I'm the pompous ass.
It's a pleasure.
what it is?
I'm
Well,
excited to be here.
Gary, first of all, Charlemagne is a very dear friend of ours. And
Yes.
when he found out you were going to be on the show, he was like, you're going to love Garyvee.
He's great. We had a lot of fun together, and he's a really sharp dude.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
He is. And he's off on his own and doing so well with so many different things, and he gives you a lot of credit.
That's super nice. But I think his hustle and his ambition has a lot to do with that. But I'll take any credit I don't deserve any day of the week.
Who do you know, other than Gary, who was a C, D, or F student, but because they just didn't thrive in a preset, like the tests were already written for you society.
Right.
But when they came out of that and could make their own rules, come up with their own tests for themselves, they could thrive and fly like an eagle. And that's the thing. When you live by other people's rules, you're not going to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Take a step back right now and think about who we all admire in the world, right? They're all people that punted the system. They're people that practiced singing since they were 5. They're people that shot 10,000 basketballs every morning. It's always that. It's always that. 99% of the people right now that are listening to this are playing in the middle. They're playing in a game that was structured for them. They're risk adverse, they fear, and most importantly, they fear what other people think. Elvis, I think the best thing that ever happened to me, much like you with your gold mic, I didn't care what other people said. And it's not because I didn't respect it. I get feedback all the time that might be negative, this and that. I respect it, I listen to it, but at the end of the day, I'm just not built to have it dictate my one at-bat at life.
Okay, but you found yourself.
I found myself, I think, it's funny, and I remember it. It was like 4th grade, I got an F on a science test, and for some unknown reason, I mean, remember, you're really young at 4th grade. For some weird reason, I was like, I just don't care about Saturn, and I have a funny feeling it's not gonna matter to me.
Wow, there you go. Wow. What about Uranus?
Yeah, I care about Uranus.
All right, thank you. By the way,
that was set up so perfectly.
Okay, Gary Vaynerchuk is here. Garyvee, we call him. Make sure you're following him everywhere you can, because every day he gives us some thoughts that really, really catapult us into the day. And books, yeah, he's got books, he's got everything. You don't want to be known as a motivational speaker. You're more of a...
Listen, I've built a $50 million business and a $100 million business, and I think a lot of people, when they hear motivational speakers and things of that nature...
It creeps us out.
It creeps me out. I mean, somebody who's, I love practicality. Look, I'm very motivating. I understand that. Mom and dad had sex at the right moment and gave me that DNA. Right. I get that. But I like that I didn't start telling the world you can do it until I did it. Right. Instead of what we see on Instagram, which is 22-year-old life coaches trying to tell us what to do. Shah, we talked about him. When I was on his show, I talked about selling stuff in your house on eBay. I've gotten 50 to 100 emails in the last 30 to 60 days of people auditing their home, selling everything they didn't want on eBay, and people literally making $1,000, $3,000, $10,000 to take a vacation on literally just stuff like an owl lamp.
Oh, hey.
Oh, sorry.
Away from the owl lamp.
Sorry.
Who do you think you are?
Sorry. Everything was going so well until I referenced the damn owl. Sorry.
We'll get rid of everyone here before the owl lamp.
Got it.
I wish we had like another 5 hours.
Yeah.
When can you come back?
Tomorrow's good. Is this over?
No, yeah, almost.
I'm very
I
upset.
hate that. I know, I hate
so
that.
upset.
But no, do me a favor.
I feel like we're just getting the
I
East
know.
Coast hustlers
I know.
going. I feel like people
you're-
are like sitting at their desk right now and saying, yeah.
I know. It's like foreplay with Garyvee. Then we gotta like, oh, sorry, I gotta go. Something else. Garyvee. Gotta follow him today. Garyvee.
Garyvee.
Follow him. Very important. Thanks for coming in, Gary. Excellent.
Thank
Thank you.
You've had an amazing career.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You sharing your gift like this it's the best.
You?
Yeah, I'm being
He's incredible.
First
Is that
time
all?
ever.
Yeah. Okay, he's incredible.
Awesome.
Excellent.
All right, Elvis. Thank you guys.
Be part of your system, or no I won't. I will express this within my flows. I keep my size 8s running on the pavement. I'll never be a victim to enslavement. I'm a free soul in the making. I do this for my city, don't you ever be mistaken. I represent the real.
Elvis Duran, I listen to you every day, but today I teared up.
Oh, what?
4 people have already tweeted you should run for president.
Major idea.
D-Rock, I'm gonna surprise and delight 25 people that mentioned the radio with the pretzels.
Yes! Oh, yes! That's the best idea.
Emery, it's Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm well, how are you? You're welcome. 2 calls in one day. I have a really cool idea that you're gonna be very excited about. So, my team and I are gonna pick 25 to 50 random people right now on Twitter that are commenting about the interview, and I'm gonna send them your pretzels. I love you back. So, yes, that's appropriate. Normally people fall in love with me very quickly. You'll be hearing from us in a couple hours. You're welcome. Awesome. Take care. Okay, bye-bye. So this is super fun, DailyVee. This is going super meta. We had a call in on the Elvis show.
All right, let's get Anna Marie. Oh my God, I can't believe you're making fun of my Alba. Anne Marie, say good morning to Garyvee. What's on your mind today, Anne Marie?
About a company, a pretzel shop. I told the story about surprising and delighting on Twitter. Now I'm gonna surprise and delight people on Twitter that listen to the show with the pretzels from the show. And she's in Jersey, I love it.
Okay, cool. Just let me know, I guess.
Hey, India!
Hey, Gary.
Getting emails like crazy.
Am I getting emails like crazy? It was really good.
My sister was like, wow, what a dude.
Your sister's like, you're really lucky to know him.
I just listened to you this morning. I loved it.
Made my commute good.
It was
First time in a
great.
while.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
It was great.
And I've heard the story, but I love it. Yeah.
It
I
was.
used to listen to Elvis every single day for like 10
It's super
years.
fun. We all did.
You,
All
my
did.
generation.
Everybody.
More
It's why
valuable
listening to
than mine.
society is a bad idea. If you listen to society, the world's on fire and we're all gonna die. If you listen to society, everybody's gonna build Facebook and Snapchat.
Then who do we listen to?
Yourself.
Ourselves? Listen to yourself.
Now the problem is, a lot of us don't like what ourselves are telling
right,
to
the inner
ourselves.
voice can be our worst enemy.
That's right. So first and foremost, what I think everybody should do, and even I'm saying this, actually I'm giving myself advice right now, I'm just getting meta and stepping away from this interview. You need to do things that make you a little uncomfortable. Way too many people have made decisions without ever trying, right? So that's one thing that I think.
Like it's too scary, I don't want to do it.
That's right, and you have to taste things. Like I love when people are like, oh, I hate sushi. I'm like, have you had it? They're like, no. And so to me, that's the most fascinating thing of how humans are, right? Like that's what we do. And so the punchline is this, look, here's what I'll say on this little genre as we're jamming on it. You have one life.